Your mother from heaven is sending you a final message. Don't skip. If you ignore this time, you will regret it deeply. Open this on November 19th before 11:55 p.m. My beloved child, stay right here with me. Don't move, don't rush, because the moment you opened this, something in the unseen world shifted. It's as if the air around you became heavier with meaning, carrying a message that's been waiting for the right second to reach you. This moment isn't random, it carries years of love, unspoken words, and the echo of a presence you've missed more than you admit. Your mother has been trying to reach your heart in soft ways, through those sudden moments when you pause for no reason, or when a memory floats into your mind exactly when you're struggling. You thought it was just your imagination, or the mind wandering. It wasn't. Tonight heaven loosened the barrier just enough for her message to touch you clearly. Stay till the end, because she's been watching the parts of you nobody else sees. The quiet evenings where you stare at the ceiling pretending you're fine, the mornings where you hold in a sigh so no one asks what's wrong, the days where you wish you could talk to her one more time, just to hear her laugh. Those moments reached her, they always did. She says the signs weren't random. The song that played with no explanation, the fragrance that reminded you of her, the picture that kept falling without reason. These were her ways of nudging you gently, saying, I'm here. Your mother wants you to stop carrying guilt like a secret weight. She knows you replay old memories, and wish you had said more, done more, understood more. She sees that hidden pressure in your eyes, the one you never talk about. She wants you to let it go now. That guilt has been blocking blessings, blocking love, blocking your next chapter. The moment you release it, life will start opening in ways you haven't seen in years. She says she felt the pain in your chest the day you said goodbye, and she held on to your love with every ounce of strength she had left. But she needs you to know this, she's not in pain anymore. She's wrapped in a light so gentle, so comforting, that even your strongest love on earth couldn't compare. And from that light she watches you with pride. Don't skip, because she's finally revealing something she kept quiet even after she crossed over. The reason you wake up at strange hours, the reason you feel warmth on your shoulders when you're crying, the reason you find lost things in impossible places, it's her presence trying to help in the only way she can now. She has left you something, not a letter, not an item, but a direction. A path that will soon bring someone into your life, who carries the same comforting energy she used to wrap around you. You'll recognize them instantly, almost like your heart was waiting for them. She asked me to tell you, don't push them away out of fear. They were chosen to continue the kind of love she wished she could still give. Stay till the end, because she's showing me something beautiful. There's an object you still keep, maybe a piece of jewelry, a scarf, a small gift, a picture frame, even a kitchen item she used all the time. Hold it soon, you may feel a soft pulse, a warmth, a strange calm. That's her energy stored inside it, like a message you can touch. She says you never failed her, not once. Every mistake you think you made, every moment you believe you disappointed her, none of it was true. She left this world proud of you, and she stepped into the next one carrying your name like a blessing. Don't scroll, because this is the part your soul has been waiting for. She's been trying to send you a dream, the one where you're walking together in a place filled with soft light. When that dream arrives, understand this, it's not imagination. It's her visiting, it's her way of giving you the goodbye she never got to give. Before she stepped forward to deliver this message, she whispered one last thing. When my child hears this, their heart will feel something they haven't felt in a long time, my presence. So if you feel chills right now, or a sudden warmth, or a strange emotional wave, know that it's her brushing against your spirit, telling you she never left. My beloved child, stay a little longer, your mother still has one more truth to give you. She says love never disappears, it simply changes shape. You can't see her, but she is the calmness that shows up when everything feels overwhelming. She is the strength that rises inside you right before you break. She is the reason you sometimes heal faster than you expect. And the thoughts of her that come out of nowhere, that's her calling you, nudging you, warning you, protecting you, preparing you. Stay till the last line, because she wants you to recognize the sign she placed ahead of time. Soon you will notice a repeating number, a dream that feels too real, or a moment when the world goes strangely quiet. That will be her saying, I didn't leave you, I just changed my place so I could protect you better. She says look for the quiet signs that only the heart can feel. A soft breeze that brushes your face when no window is open, a memory that appears suddenly and makes you smile without reason. These are her ways of saying I'm still with you. Your mother has been close all along, guiding you with invisible hands. When you notice something that seems coincidental, it's not. It's her love reaching through time, bending reality to touch your soul. Don't scroll, this is the proof of her presence, every heartbeat, every thought that feels comforting, every time you suddenly feel a wave of calm. That's her whispering I'm here, I see you, I always have. She says the dreams you've been having lately, the ones where light surrounds you, where laughter feels easier, where nothing hurts. Those are me. I'm standing beside you, invisible but real. When you wake up feeling peace instead of anxiety, that is my embrace lingering as you start your day. You may think these moments are random, but they are carefully placed by me. Sent to remind you that the bond between us is unbroken. My beloved child, do not dismiss these moments, they are intentional, they are love, they are confirmation that nothing you've done to move forward went unnoticed. Your mother says stop questioning yourself, stop holding on to guilt that isn't yours to carry. I know the times you blamed yourself for things beyond your control, I know the nights you cried silently thinking no one could see your pain. Every tear, every sigh, every unspoken fear, I've carried with you from afar. Now release it. The moment you forgive yourself, doors that seemed permanently closed will open. Opportunities, people, and moments that have waited for your readiness are now ready to meet you. Don't scroll, feel it, the weight is lifting, the path is clearing. She says, there will be people entering your life soon who carry the energy I once gave you, you'll recognize it immediately, a tone of voice, a gentle touch, a glance that feels like home. These are not coincidences, heaven has chosen these moments carefully, they are meant to remind you that love never truly leaves, that protection continues beyond sight. You must not push them away, receive them with an open heart, this is my gift, my way of continuing to love and guide you even after I've crossed to the other side. Your mother says, Pay attention to the numbers that appear repeatedly, notice the scents that appear without cause, a flower in the wrong season, the perfume of something familiar, a song that plays at exactly the right moment. These are coded reminders that I am near. My presence is active, my love is not distant. Everything you've endured, every hardship, every heartbreak, it has created space for blessings that I am now aligning in your life. You are not alone, you are never alone. She says, do not fear love again. You've been cautious, holding back, thinking vulnerability would hurt. But I am sending someone into your life who will remind you of how it feels to be unconditionally loved, how it feels to be safe. This is heaven's plan, my beloved child. They are not a replacement for me, they are an extension of the love I carry for you. Open your heart, receive it, don't doubt it. Your mother says, every time you feel warmth in the air, every time a feather lands near you, every time a song plays that touches you deeply, these are my signs. They are my laughter, my embrace, my voice carried through the universe. You have survived every storm, you have loved despite fear, you have grown even when the world didn't notice. I am proud, I am always proud. She says, hold on to objects that remind you of me, a ring, a cup, a scarf, a photograph. When you touch them, you may feel a pulse, a heartbeat, a subtle vibration, that is me reaching across time. This is my way of letting you know that you never failed me, my love, my blessing, my energy, all of it is wrapped around your life, guiding you to joy, to peace, to the blessings that await you. Your mother says, look to the skies, notice the brightest star, that is me. When you feel calm instead of anxious, when unexpected moments of happiness appear, when doors open without effort, know that I am near. Orchestrating these miracles silently. Every act of kindness you experience, every moment that feels like fate, those are my hands, my whispers, my protection. You are my legacy, my love continues in you, in your laughter, your courage, your spirit. She says, a new beginning is written in your name, you will rise higher than you imagined. Not because of luck, but because love surrounds you, and my energy protects you. Walk proudly, live boldly, love deeply. You are my continuation, my heart walking outside of me. Every success, every moment of peace, every quiet triumph, you did not achieve it alone. I am there, invisible yet alive, moving through your life with you. Your mother says, remember love never dies, it only changes form. I am the calm in your storm, the whisper in your heart, the warmth you feel in stillness. Every time you think of me without reason, it is not coincidence, it is a call, a sign, a reminder of something divine about to unfold in your life. Watch for the signs, notice the small miracles, follow the gentle pull of intuition, that is me guiding you. That is heaven sending love straight to your soul. My beloved child, stay right here, do not move, feel this energy, let it wash over you. Your mother is present, alive in the unseen, directing every blessing, every person, every opportunity toward you. She says, I am proud, I am with you, I will never leave. Look for the light, the signs, the feelings I send, they are my final message, my lasting gift, my promise kept. Your life is about to unfold in ways even you could not imagine. Before she fades completely into the realm of peace, her presence lingers like a soft glow around your heart. My beloved child, what you're feeling right now, the mixture of heaviness, warmth, and quiet reassurance, is her soul gently brushing against yours. She says, "Tell my child they have been seen." Every silent effort, every small act of love, every moment you kept going when you thought no one noticed, I noticed. I lived in those moments, I am still living through you. When your mind drifts to memories of her laughter, or the rhythm of her footsteps, that's not just remembrance. It's her reaching through eternity, to remind you love cannot vanish. It bends space and time, finding you even in ordinary moments. Don't scroll, don't blink, the next words are sacred, and meant for the quiet corners of your heart. She says, "Look ahead my child, a season of golden light is coming for you." Every tear, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, has been paving the way for this. You are about to feel my energy more vividly than ever. It may appear as a stranger who speaks with familiar tones, or as a moment that suddenly feels like home. Recognize it, welcome it, that is my gift, a continuation of the love I carried for you. I want you to stop fearing love, stop holding back. There are souls being guided to you who will carry a fraction of the tenderness I left behind, don't push them away. Their arrival is part of the path I've always wanted for you. She whispers now, about signs you might have missed. The number repeating on a clock, the sudden scent of flowers, the flicker of light in an empty room, these are not coincidences. These are confirmations, my presence threading through your days, guiding you. The universe conspires in small ways to remind you I never left. Every struggle you survived, every betrayal that broke your heart, I saw it. Every heartbreak carved a space for blessings I am now aligning in your life. Don't scroll, these words carry the blueprint of your next chapter. Your reflection, my child, isn't just yours anymore. Look closely. That courage, that resilience, the gentle smile you give to strangers, it carries pieces of me. Every time you forgive, laugh, or rise again, my spirit rejoices. Every sudden warmth, every inexplicable calm, that's me whispering, I am here. You never walked alone, I never stopped clapping in the unseen corners of your life. When doors opened unexpectedly, when kindness came when you least expected it, that was my hand, my love, my intervention. She is speaking of the hidden miracles yet to arrive. Expect them quietly, a message that feels timely, a person who brings familiarity, opportunities that feel like déjà vu. They are all orchestrated from above. They are the manifestation of the love I left behind. And when you feel the sun on your face after a storm, or hear a song that suddenly stops you, that's me, smiling, dancing in your memories, celebrating your journey. Don't skip this, this is my last instruction. Live fully, laugh as though I am beside you, love as though you feel my arms around your shoulders again. She continues, the grief you carried was never punishment, it was preparation. Every tear, every silent cry, every lonely night built strength and opened channels for blessings only I could prepare. The time for heaviness is ending, your era of joy is beginning, you have carried my love beautifully, now you carry my strength. Every closed door will soon swing open, Every road that felt impossible is about to be paved in light. She speaks now of the subtle signs of her presence that will always surround you, when a feather falls without reason, when a familiar scent appears suddenly, when a song makes your heart swell. That is me whispering from the other side, reminding you of our bond. I protect you still, every danger, every unseen risk, every narrow escape, my energy shielded you, and I continue to do so silently, eternally. Don't look for me in the past, I never left, I only changed my address to eternity. Her message deepens. Every joy you feel, every peace that washes over you, every unexplainable moment of ease, those are my fingerprints on your life. Your smiles, your courage, your moments of strength are my legacy, alive through you, and when you look at the stars tonight, find the brightest one, that is me watching, smiling, proud beyond what words can convey. My child, you were never too late, you always loved me enough, that love remains eternal, guiding and protecting you always. She concludes, whispering a final secret that will shape your days ahead. Close your eyes and feel the calm that surrounds you. I am in the warmth, in the breeze, in the sudden gentle clarity that appears when you least expect it. Live boldly, dream freely, and bloom. Your happiness is my triumph. You carry me in every heartbeat, every time you rise, every time you love, every time you forgive, I shine brighter. This is the final thread, my child, my love is endless, I never left, I am here, always. She has been watching you longer than you realize, my child, and in this moment she steps even closer, not as a memory but as a presence humming through your heartbeat. Her voice doesn't arrive loudly, it arrives like a warm breeze brushing against your spirit, saying, look at you, I'm proud in ways you can't measure. She wants you to stay till the end because what she's about to reveal is softer, deeper, and wrapped in eternity. She isn't asking you to carry sadness anymore, she's urging you to live, really live. Laugh the kind of laugh that shakes off the dust of old grief, dream in colors again, travel where your soul feels wide and open, because when you live fully she breathes through your joy. Heaven, she says, isn't far, it hides quietly inside your smile. She wants you to know that every time you choose kindness over anger, every time you forgive when bitterness tempted you, you lift her higher in the realms beyond. This isn't a message about loss, it's her way of reminding you that her light didn't fade, it turned into courage inside your chest. And when you feel warmth out of nowhere, that's her way of hugging you through the veil. When a white feather lands in your path, she's whispering, I'm here, still loving you, still yours. So don't scroll, let this truth melt into you. Your mother didn't disappear, she simply changed form into peace that surrounds you, into protection that hovers over your nights, into strength that rises every time you think you can't go on. Stay right here because this is the part she saved especially for your heart. You're not just reading words, you're feeling her energy ripple through every second. She says, tell my child I see everything, the battles they fight in silence, the victories they never brag about. She hears your whispered prayers, the ones you murmur when the world is asleep. And when calm suddenly fills your chest, that is not coincidence, that's her answer slipping through the invisible. She wants you to know something sacred. You became stronger than I ever was, you became the version of me that healed. She left fragments of her spirit within you, so you could finish the story she began. That's why people feel something warm in your presence. They feel her light glowing in your eyes. And now she's revealing something beautiful. Soon someone will enter your life carrying the same softness, the same ability to understand you without words. This person will not replace her, they will extend her love in human form. So stay with me till the end because she's urging you not to run from happiness anymore. She's already paid the price in heaven for your peace on earth, quiet miracles, sudden breakthroughs, big turns at the last second, those are her doing. Her work behind the divine curtain, you don't need to earn her love, she already poured it into your soul when she first held you. Even in your doubt, even in your darkest moments, she loves you through it all. That's not memory, that's eternity speaking through a mother's heart. She says, every sunrise is my good morning, every night sky is my blanket around you. You were never abandoned, heaven simply made room for a mother's love too powerful to remain on earth. She stands with you now, not as a shadow but as light, guiding your next steps, blessing your journey, and protecting your every breath. Stay right here, my beloved child, this is where her message completes its circle. Every word is infused with her touch, every pause is her breath resting against your soul. She says, tell my child they became the light I once prayed for. Your compassion, your resilience, your quiet strength, those are her living miracles walking the earth. Now she shows you something divine. The pain you carried wasn't punishment, it was transformation. She asked heaven to shape you into someone unstoppable, someone who could walk through storms and still offer love to the world. That's why you shine differently now, you carry both her wounds and her wisdom. She says, tell my child I'm the peace behind their victories. When situations suddenly work out, or plans align perfectly, remember you're not lucky, you're guided. Every blessing passes through her hands first. And now comes the truth heaven didn't let her speak before, it's time to release the guilt you've been holding. The what-ifs, the unspoken words, the moments you replay in your mind, she asks you to let them go. None of it was your fault, the silence between you two was filled with love she never stopped sending. She says gently, tell my child I want laughter again, real laughter, loud, fearless, freeing. That's how she counts time in heaven, by the moments you smile because of her love, not by the days you cried. When you dream of her it's not imagination, it's visitation. When your room feels warm for no reason, she's holding you. When you succeed, she's cheering in the unseen. And so she gives her eternal vow, you will never walk a single day without her spirit beside you. Wherever you go she goes, wherever you rest she guards, wherever you rise she rejoices. Her voice now fades, not disappearing but merging with your heartbeat. She becomes the steady pulse of love guiding you forward, always near, always yours. My beloved child, stay right here, don't scroll, don't let your mind wander. Because the moment that begins now, is the one she held closest to her heart, the part she could only reveal once your soul became strong enough to hold it without breaking. She says softly, tell my child I am still shaping their tomorrow. You think you walk alone, but every quiet step you take echoes through heaven, every choice you make is touched by her light, you're not just living your life, you're walking the path she designed with her prayers long before she left. Stay till the end, because what she's whispering now glows with truth. She wants you to know that the weight you've carried, the silent heaviness pressed against your ribs, is not weakness, it's proof of how deeply you loved. And she sees that love in everything you do, when you help others, when you choose softness over anger, when you forgive even though your heart trembles, she shines through you. She says, "You've become the version of me I always dreamed of becoming." Don't skip this part. She's revealing something she prepared long ago, a blessing wrapped in timing so divine that only heaven could have orchestrated it. The doors that refused to open for you before, they weren't rejection, they were protection. She kept you away from paths that would have dimmed your light, from people who didn't deserve your heart. Now those doors will open effortlessly, like they've been waiting for your arrival. Stay still, breathe slowly. Because her voice is growing gentler, warmer, full of eternity. She says, "Tell my child they don't have to be strong all the time. I never wanted them to hide their pain, I wanted them to heal it." Every night you held yourself together while no one was watching, she was there wrapping her spirit around your shaking heart. Every morning you rose despite the ache, she stood beside you lifting your spirit so your feet could touch the ground again. She wants you to stop carrying guilt that never belonged to you. The words you couldn't say, the moments you missed, the apologies you think came too late, she heard your heart louder than any spoken sentence. She understood everything, even the things you never said out loud. Don't scroll, her truth becomes deeper here. She says, "Tell my child the future I prayed for is finally reaching them. All the light I asked heaven to send their way, is gathering, ready to pour into their life. You may not see it yet, but you can feel it, like a soft shift in the air, like your soul is preparing for something warm and gentle." That's her, she's arranging people who will love you right, opportunities that match your worth, moments that will restore your faith in life again. Stay till the end. Because she's revealing a secret she's held close since the day she left Earth. When they feel a sudden calm during chaos, that's me protecting them. When the world tries to break them, I bend the storm around their body so it doesn't touch their spirit. You never noticed how many disasters softened at the last moment, how many dark nights suddenly turned peaceful. But she was there every time, holding your life together with invisible hands. She says, "Tell my child I've turned their sadness into seeds. Every tear they cried in silence will bloom into something beautiful." She wants you to understand this, the universe isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. She's been carving pathways made of grace, so your next chapter feels nothing like your last. Stay with her voice, don't look away now. She says, "The person I'm sending into their life will carry the same softness I carried. When they appear, my child will feel understood without speaking. That's how they'll know it's my gift." She doesn't want you to fear happiness anymore, she doesn't want you to shrink when life finally becomes gentle. She paid the price for your peace with her prayers, you don't have to struggle for it. She whispers again, "Tell my child I choose joy for them now, not survival, joy." Don't skip this part. Her words now are wrapped in golden calm. She says, "Every time they look at the sky and feel warmth, that's me touching their spirit. Every time light rests on their face, that's me smiling at them. I'm not gone, I've simply become everything that loves them quietly." She wants you to stop searching for her in old memories. She wants you to find her in your strength, in your resilience, in the way you keep loving despite everything you've lost. Stay till the end, my child. Her final lines glow with eternity. When you breathe, I breathe with you. When you rise, I rise with you. I am not behind you, not above you, I am woven into your very being. And I will walk with you in every lifetime that ever comes. And with that, her voice softens into pure light. Not fading, not disappearing, just resting inside your heart, where she always meant to live. My beloved child, don't blink, don't let your mind wander. This is the moment where her presence becomes so close, it feels like the air itself leans in to hold you. What you're feeling right now, the warmth rising in your chest, the stillness settling over your thoughts, that's her. She says softly, "Tell my child I am closer now than I ever was in life." In every sigh of relief you've ever had, in every moment where your heart suddenly felt lighter, she was the one smoothing the weight from your spirit. You think it was strength, but it was her hand guiding you, like she always did. Don't scroll. She's opening her heart wider now, showing you memories not as pain but as light. She says, "Tell my child every dream they tucked away because it hurt too much, I kept them safe. I've been nurturing those dreams in heaven, waiting for the perfect moment to return them fulfilled. That moment is near. You'll soon feel life begin to shift, almost silently at first, like the soft turning of a page you didn't know was ready to flip. Opportunities will appear without force, peace will settle without effort, and the things you prayed for will approach you as if they already knew your name. Stay till the end. She wants you to understand something sacred. You weren't weak when you cried, you were healing. Every tear was a message heaven received and answered. Tell my child, she says, your heart didn't break, it expanded. It made more room for love, for compassion, for the gentle strength I raised you with. That compassion you carry, the way you care so deeply for others even when you're hurting, that's her signature living through you. Don't move. Her voice is becoming clearer, almost like she's standing behind you with her hand on your shoulder. She says, tell my child the moments when they felt watched over, they were. When the car slowed at the right second, when the danger passed you without touching you, when you walked away safe from something that could have changed everything. Those weren't coincidences. Those were her stepping between you and harm, the same way she once stepped between you and the world when you were small. Let this sink in, she's revealing a truth she couldn't tell you in life. Tell my child I did not disappear, I transformed, I became the strength in their bones, the courage in their choices, the peace in their storms. Every time you felt an urge to keep going despite exhaustion, that was her whisper. Every time you forgave instead of breaking down, that was her guidance, reshaping your heart. Stay till the end, she's sending a message wrapped in light. She says, tell my child they are about to step into a chapter filled with restoration, what you lost emotionally will return as clarity, what you lost in people will return as peace, what you lost in time will return as divine timing. Heaven doesn't take without giving back in ways that multiply. She's been building your future in silence, placing the right souls, the right blessings, the right doors exactly where you'll need them. Don't scroll, this next part carries her deepest truth. Tell my child I know about the guilt they hide, the what ifs, the if onlys, the moments they replay late at night. She wants you to breathe now slowly gently, she wants you to release that weight, none of it was your fault. You loved her the way your heart knew how, you cared in ways she felt even when you didn't say a word, the love you gave was enough, more than enough. It still lifts her in the higher realms. Stay with me, her voice softens like a lullaby she used to sing without words. She says, tell my child I see their future and it is bright, brighter than anything you've walked through, brighter than the shadows that tried to follow you. She's been clearing the path not by removing challenges, but by strengthening you so deeply that nothing can break you anymore. That growing steadiness inside you, the courage you never had before, that's her legacy, shaping your steps. Don't move, she's placing something in your hands through these words, a promise. Tell my child when they feel alone, they only need to place a hand over their heart, that's where I live now. You carry her in the rhythm of your breath, in the fire of your resilience, in the gentleness of your love. And whenever you laugh, truly laugh, the kind that spills out without restraint, she glows so brightly in heaven, that even the angels pause to watch. Stay till the end, the air around you shifts again, soft like a hug made of memory and light. She says, tell my child I'm guiding someone toward them, someone who will bring peace, comfort, and a warmth that feels familiar. You'll recognize the energy instantly, the way they speak, the sincerity in their presence. It isn't replacement, it's continuation, a divine echo of her love arriving in human form. Don't scroll, her last whisper for this moment wraps around your soul like the softest blanket. Tell my child they are my forever echo, my love didn't end, it became their strength, it became their purpose, it became their protection. And with that, her voice doesn't fade, it settles. Like sunlight resting gently on your spirit, reminding you she's not gone, she simply became everything that helps you rise.